Hey, guys, it's Dr. Mike. We all know garlic makes food taste amazing, but did you know it's also incredibly good for you? That is, only if you use it right. The truth is, most people have no idea they're making critical mistakes with garlic every single day. And these mistakes, they're not just harmless. They could actually be harming your body instead of helping it. So stick around because in this video, I'm breaking down the 7 most common mistakes people make with garlic and showing you exactly how to avoid them. Let's get started. Let's talk about cooking with garlic. It's a staple in so many kitchens around the world, and for good reason. Garlic adds a unique flavor and aroma to dishes that's hard to beat. I know. Throwing some garlic in a pan just smells like home, right? The sizzle, the aroma, it's all so comforting and familiar. But here's the thing, garlic's incredible health benefits come from a compound called allicin. This compound is what gives garlic its powerful medicinal properties. And allicin, well, it's incredibly sensitive to heat. When garlic is exposed to high temperatures, the allicin starts to break down. When you expose garlic to high temperatures for a long time, you're basically saying goodbye to most of the allicin. This means that the longer and hotter you cook garlic, the less beneficial it becomes. That means all that good stuff that helps your immune system, lowers blood pressure and fights inflammation, gone. You're left with the flavor, but not the health benefits. Think about it, sautéing, roasting, baking. These methods all use pretty high heat. While they make your dishes taste amazing, they're not doing any favors for the allicin. Now, I'm not saying you should never cook with garlic again. Cooking garlic can still add wonderful flavors to your meals, but if you're serious about getting the most benefit from it, you need to be smart about how you use it. There are ways to cook with garlic that preserve more of its health benefits. One of the best ways to preserve allicin is to add garlic towards the end of cooking. This way, it still releases its flavor but doesn't get completely destroyed by the heat. That way, it still releases its flavor but doesn't get completely destroyed by the heat. You get the best of both worlds, flavor and health benefits. Another great option, raw garlic. Raw garlic retains all of its allicin, making it a nutritional powerhouse. Yep, you heard me right. Raw garlic is a powerhouse of nutrients. It's packed with vitamins and minerals that can boost your health. Try adding it to dips, dressings, or even just sprinkling some on top of your meals. This way, you can enjoy the full health benefits of garlic without losing any of its potency. All right, let's talk about chopping garlic. We've all been there, right? You're in a rush, chopping away, ready to get dinner on the table. But when it comes to garlic, patience is key. Remember allicin? That magical compound we talked about, well, it doesn't just appear out of thin air. When you crush or chop garlic, you release an enzyme called allicin. This enzyme then gets to work converting a compound called allicin into, you guessed it, allicin, but here's the catch. This conversion process takes time. If you chop your garlic and immediately throw it in the pan or mix it into your dish, you're not giving alliinase enough time to work its magic. That means you're missing out on a ton of those amazing health benefits. The solution? Simple, let your chopped or crushed garlic sit for about 10 minutes before using it. This gives alliinase plenty of time to do its thing and ensures you're getting the most allicin possible. Trust me, your body will thank you for it. Let's talk about something a little less pleasant, heartburn. We've all been there, right? That burning sensation in your chest, the sour taste in your mouth. It's not fun. Now imagine this, you're on an empty stomach and you decide to munch on some garlic. Sounds like a recipe for disaster, right? Well, that's because it kind of is. Garlic, especially raw garlic, can be quite irritating to an empty stomach. It can cause heartburn, indigestion, and even nausea in some people. And if you have any underlying digestive issues like gastritis or ulcers, well, let's just say eating garlic on an empty stomach is like adding fuel to the fire. So what's the solution? Easy, eat your garlic with a meal. When you eat garlic with other foods, it helps to dilute its potency and minimize its irritating effects on your stomach. And hey, if you're a garlic enthusiast who loves to add it to everything, just remember, moderation is key. Start with small amounts and see how your body reacts. Chapter 4. More garlic, more problems. Why you can have too much of a good thing. We all love a good thing, right? Garlic is no exception. It's a staple in many cuisines around the world, adding a burst of flavor and a host of health benefits to our meals. But when it comes to garlic, more is not always better. While it's tempting to think that adding more garlic will only enhance the dish, there are limits to how much our bodies can handle. Look, garlic is amazing for you, packed with antioxidants and compounds that can boost your immune system. But like anything else, too much of it can backfire. Overconsumption can lead to a range of unpleasant symptoms. Think about it, as too much of anything can throw your body out of whack, right? Balance is key in maintaining a healthy diet. So what happens when you go overboard with the garlic? The consequences might surprise you. Well, for starters, you might experience some not so pleasant side effects like bad breath. No surprise there, which can be quite off-putting in social situations. Body odor, heartburn, and even diarrhea are other common issues. These symptoms can be uncomfortable and disruptive to your daily life. And in some cases, excessive garlic consumption can even interfere with blood clotting, which is particularly concerning for those on blood-thinning medications. It can also interact with certain medications, reducing their effectiveness or causing adverse reactions. Not ideal, right? So how much garlic is too much? This is a common question with no one-size-fits-all answer. Well, there's no magic number, as everyone's tolerance is different. Factors like age, weight, and overall health can influence how much garlic you can safely consume. As a general rule of thumb, sticking to 2 to 3 cloves of garlic per day is a safe bet for most people. This amount provides health benefits without overwhelming your system, but as a general rule of thumb, sticking to 2 to 3 cloves of garlic per day is a safe bet for most people. Enjoy the flavor and health benefits without the risk of overdoing it, and remember, it's always a good idea to listen to your body. Pay attention to how you feel after eating garlic. If you're experiencing any negative side effects, such as digestive issues or discomfort, cut back on the garlic and see if it makes a difference. Moderation is key to enjoying garlic without the drawbacks. Chapter 5. Stop storing garlic in the fridge. The secret to long-lasting flavor and freshness. Let's talk about garlic storage, shall we? It's a topic that often gets overlooked, but it's crucial for maintaining the quality of your garlic. It seems like a small thing, but trust me, it makes a world of difference. Proper storage can extend the life of your garlic and keep it tasting fresh. You see, garlic is like a fine wine. It needs to be stored properly to preserve its flavor and potency. Just as you wouldn't store wine in a hot, bright place, garlic needs its own special care. So where should you never, ever store your garlic? The refrigerator. It might seem like a good idea, but it's actually the worst place for it. I know, it seems counterintuitive. After all, we store so many other fresh foods in the fridge, but trust me on this one. The fridge is not garlic friendly. The cold, damp environment of your refrigerator is basically garlic's worst nightmare. Why? Because it can cause your garlic to sprout, become rubbery, and even lose its flavor. Because it can cause your garlic to sprout, become rubbery, and even lose its flavor. The moisture in the fridge accelerates these processes, and nobody wants that, right? We all want our garlic to be as fresh and flavorful as possible. So what's the best way to store garlic? It's simpler than you might think. It's simple. Keep it in a cool, dark, and well-ventilated place. A pantry, a cupboard away from heat sources. These are all great options. A cupboard away from heat sources. These are all great options. The key is to avoid places that are too warm or too damp. These are all great options. And here's a pro tip. Store your garlic in a mesh bag or a basket to allow for air circulation. And here's a pro tip. Store your garlic in a mesh bag or a basket to allow for air circulation. This will help to prevent mold and keep your garlic fresher for longer. So next time you buy garlic, remember these tips and enjoy the full flavor and freshness of your garlic for weeks to come. Chapter 6. Garlic before bed. Why you might want to rethink that late-night snack. All right, let's talk about garlic and sleep. Now, I know what you're thinking. Garlic and sleep, what's the connection? Well, it turns out that eating garlic close to bedtime can actually mess with your sleep. Remember how we talked about garlic being a bit rough on an empty stomach? Well, the same thing applies when you're lying down. When you lie down after eating garlic, it can increase your chances of experiencing heartburn, indigestion, and even acid reflux. And let's be real, nobody wants to be kept up all night by a burning sensation in their chest, right? So if you're a garlic lover, try to enjoy it earlier in the day. Give your body plenty of time to digest it before you hit the hay. Your stomach and your sleep schedule will thank you for it. Chapter 7. Hold on. Why you need to talk to your doctor before going garlic crazy. We've talked a lot about the benefits of garlic, but here's the thing. Garlic is powerful stuff. And like any powerful substance, it's important to be mindful of how it might interact with other things you're putting in your body, like medications. Garlic has natural blood-thinning properties, which is great for heart health, but can be risky if you're already taking blood thinners. It can amplify the effects of these medications, increasing your risk of bleeding, and that's not all. Garlic can also affect blood sugar levels, which can be a problem if you're diabetic or taking medication to manage your blood sugar. The bottom line, if you're taking any kind of medication, it's crucial to talk to your doctor before you start loading up on garlic. They can help you determine if garlic is safe for you to consume and advise you on the appropriate dosage. Remember, your health is your most valuable asset. Don't be afraid to ask questions and advocate for yourself. Unlocking the power of garlic. Eat smarter, live healthier. So there you have it, guys. 7 common garlic mistakes that could be sabotaging your health. But the good news is, now that you know what they are, you can avoid them and start reaping all the incredible benefits this little bulb has to offer. If you found this video helpful, do me a favor and hit that like button and share it with your friends and family. Let's spread the word and help everyone unlock the true power of garlic. Now, I'm curious, did I miss any garlic mistakes? Or what are some other ways you like to use garlic in your cooking? Let me know in the comments below. I love hearing from you guys. Until next time, stay healthy.